Hi, this is Phil from PDQ Merch Enterprises and ATM Mastermind Group page, and in today's video we're going to talk about the 5 ways to scale your ATM business. Always remember, here at PDQ Merch Enterprises and ATM Mastermind Group page, we buy your freedom back one transaction at a time. Don't forget that we have an ATM Mastermind Group page that's free to join for like-minded individuals just like yourself who want to learn a little bit more about the ATM business and be in a like-minded community of other ATM business owners. So we also have the ATM A to Z book. I took over 20 years of experience and I put it all in this nice little sleek book. This is for your nighttime reading pleasure, and I hope you guys enjoy this, and it'll also help you answer any and all questions of the ATM business. Then we also have, this is the best, and I saved it for last, the ATM A to Z program that teaches you from A to Z how to build an ATM business. We have over 70 videos that'll help you on your own time learn the business. We also have location agreements, vault cash agreements, vaulter agreements, service agreements in there, and everything and anything you ever want to know about the ATM business is in there. Helps with mobile event agreements. So without further ado, we're going to go into the top 5 ways to scale your ATM business. Way number 1, you can get a vaulter. Phil, what's a vaulter? A vaulter is someone who puts their money into your ATM. You buy the ATM, they service the ATM, they put their money into the ATM, and you're basically hands off. You'll set the whole deal up, you'll contact the location owner, you'll get a location agreement, then you'll do a location agreement with that vaulter. We also put that in ATM A to Z course, and what'll happen is they'll be responsible for service, they're responsible for putting the money in and servicing it if it goes down and replacing the paper. You'll build a relationship with the customer, and then they'll maintain that relationship. Now, truth be told, I'm not a big fan of vaulters because I like to control our own ATMs and I like to control the deal. I find that, you know what, there are a lot of good people out there, but nobody is as good as us with handling service and our customers. So not a big fan of it because I don't want to lose that relationship that I built so hard on. But for some people, it's a good way to expand, get out of where you're at. We have students who have ATMs in other states and they built that relationship. They were marketing, somebody from out of state contacted them and said, hey, Bill, how can we get an ATM in a different state? We helped them out with a vaulter, and now they're making money, hands off, 100%, not doing much except for managing that relationship with the vaulter. So, having a vaulter is a way to scale your business. Number 2, always slow and steady wins the race. I tell you guys this all the time. Don't put your ATM in places that don't generate revenue. I'm 100% against tire places, against nail salons, and other places that really don't need a cash solution. High-end restaurants, always remember, what are we doing here? We're solving a problem. We're solving a cash need that somebody needs to get payment so they can buy somebody's product. And if they don't take credit cards, it's always a good spot to put an ATM. But if it's some place that does take a lot of credit cards, is traditionally a credit card location, this might not be a good location. People said, oh, I put it over at a tire shop because, you know, people want to get money. Problem is most of the time in a tire shop, it's going to be somewhere between $2,000 and $1,000. People aren't going to take out three or 4 times $200 to get the money out to pay that, and pay $12 to get money to pay the guy. So I find out that we put it in tire shops, was a huge loss, wasn't very good, we moved it out of there. So I'm just sharing that with you guys. So be careful where you're going to place your ATM. So point number 3, you can always buy used ATMs. Now, I'm a big proponent of, you know what, get at least 4 ATMs, 4 to 6. I always tell our students, get 4 to 6 brand new ATMs, put them on your route, figure out how to use the ATM, what starts to break down, what's not, and then from there, then you can buy a used ATM, a couple here or there, to help you to scale your business up. The challenge is if you buy used off the bat, you're going to run into some problems, you're not going to know what's going on, and you're going to have challenges. You might lose the location, and we don't want to do that to try to save some money. But once you understand the business and how it works, you know what, I would suggest to buy a few used ATMs, put them on your route. Then what will happen is you will buy 2 or 3 used ATMs, then you're like, you know what, this isn't working, I'm going to go out and buy some brand new ones, and you're going to rotate your used ones down the line that maybe in some spots that you want to keep, but maybe don't generate the revenue that you need. So buying used ATMs, again, in a select area could be a way to minimize your exposure and maximize your return on investment. Number 4, work with people that help you find locations. For me, there's the locator. I'm not a big fan of the locator, but what I am a big fan is where people are already in locations. Me, the chip guy, the beer distributor, the liquor salesman, those type of people, somebody who's selling a product in a convenience store, those people already have relationships. Utilize those people to help you find locations and help you get your ATM in those stores. Now, for me, somebody that's cold calling a location, I'm not a big fan of that. Have we done it? Yes, we do, but you got to be selective and you got to know what you're looking for, because they're just concentrating on getting the ATM in the store but not cutting the right deal. So you got to enable yourself to cut the right deal, to give the store owner, again, we always try to give the minimum amount of surcharge to the location, and sometimes the locators are like, oh, we'll do 50-50, and now you're in a bad deal and they want their money. So that's usually a bad deal. Make sure you create the deal and you cultivate the deal so nobody else can tell you how much surcharge is in there except for you. And number 5 is the mobile event. Mobile events are great ways to make a lot of cash in a short amount of time. Now, truth be told, it's going to take a lot of cash. You might need $15,000, $20,000, $25,000 or more for a weekend event or an ATM or a mobile event. However, you know what? You can make thousands of dollars in that short amount of time. So what do I suggest? You know what? If you got somebody who can borrow the money for 24, 48, 72 hours, say, hey, I'm going to borrow some of the money. I'll pay you back on Monday, because you get all your money back on Monday. You know, you can do that. You can pick up a couple $1,000. Maybe they could give them a $200 for them letting you borrow the money. And then you know what? You go on your way. Now you just picked up enough money, hopefully to buy another ATM and if you do a couple good mobile events. So that helps you scale. Mobile season's coming up this summer. There's a lot of opportunity. We were in COVID, so there wasn't any mobile events, and a lot of those relationships have went south, and so it's a good time for you guys to jump right into the mobile game and get some mobile events. Always remember to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel down below, and please comment and share with your friends any and all comments that you guys want to see us make a YouTube video in the future. We'll definitely put that in consideration. We've been making a lot of videos that people are asking questions, and I want you to thank you guys for always liking and sharing this with any and all your friends. Don't forget to join the ATM Mastermind group page. That's free to join for like-minded individuals like yourself who want to learn a little bit more about the ATM business. And don't forget that PDQ Merchant Enterprises sells ATMs. We service ATMs. If you're buying used ATMs, we got parts to help you support it. So thank you very much, and I'll see you guys over at the ATM Mastermind group page. Thank you.